Here we go, Judah. Session 6, getting it up to speed, man. Getting up to date. All right, really like how comfortable you're getting on the speed rope, agility ladder, accelerating and go. Okay, focusing on that finish of the drill, man. That's most important. Okay, active feet, chest over knees, knees over toes. 6-point explosion as usual. All right, focusing on these hips, sink it down to my heels, getting further and further as we go. Explode out, hips locked out, elbows locked out, thumbs up. Good. Again, just for reminder purposes, this is taking the place of hitting those hitting sleds or hitting those bags to start off practice. We're going to use the med ball because we don't have any pads. All right, back to the club and swipe. Getting the arms through, flipping the hips, getting warmed up. All right, picking things up, accelerating. Okay, real quick reminder on the club, we're opening up the hips. Our toes should be pointing to that QB. Come right down that line of scrimmage. Good adjustment. Getting comfortable with it. All right, stationary quick rip. More run game stuff, run game disengagement. Right off of my stance. Quick club, quick rip. Eyes up. Not necessarily flipping the hips just because you're controlling the gap in the run game here. All right, so let's say we have zone block coming your way. You're controlling this gap, staying square to the line of scrimmage, sending anything that's coming your way back. Good rip, nice and violent. We got one knee get-offs, then we're moving to the hurdle. All right, hurdles there again just to emphasize that knee drive. Okay, which I really like. Everything looked good in this session as far as the knee drive, getting that first step out, getting that second step back on the ground ASAP. Good work here. Working hard on the get-offs, man. Most important. All right, we got the rope this time instead of the cones. Still the same drill, okay? I need some body lean as I'm working around. Keeping my shoulders around inside of that ring the whole time. All right, getting low, scooping up that towel, finishing the drill. Good. Good lean, good finish. All right, resistance for the get-offs, resisted get-offs. Okay, nothing changes. Keep my chest down. Good bursts. Good bursts. Way to work. Okay, quick redirection. All right, everything's in resistance. We're going to get here through the cones. We're going to react one way or another in the shuffle. And then we're going to stick that outside foot in the ground. All right, and get north. No wasted movement in this drill. Chest is low throughout the whole drill. Get a good finish. Outside foot. Stick in the ground and go. All right, back to run game disengagements. We haven't done this in a little bit. Let's fast forward a little here. Okay. All right, so run game disengagements. I want to do 2 lockouts with my elbows. My hips are going to be sunk down. Okay, and we're going to have a good angle. I'm going to lock out my elbows with in the breastplate of the offensive lineman. All right, we're going to reset. We're going to shoot those elbows again, lock out, and then we're going to rip off with my eyes open, my eyes up, my inside foot up, ready to attack the ball carrier. Good rip, good feet, everything's active. Accelerate out, burst out. Lock this offensive lineman out. You own him. Good reps. Back to agility. I really like that hip opening up in this drill. All right, we're back to agility. We're going to get through these through these hurdles. We're going to flip our hips and accelerate and finish, okay? Really emphasizing this hip flip. As you can tell from the last 5 sessions, that's really all we've been talking about. Flip those hips, getting nice and fluid, and accelerating to finish. Good burst. All right, right there, we're just defeating the cut block there. See if we can get a good clip here. All right, front foot is going to be up. Defeat the cut block. Eyes are on the top of that helmet coming at you. You're going to stiffen out, lock out those elbows, be solid with your hands, and defeat that block. Got a little bit bigger of a ball here. Good form. We want that ball to be almost out here. Front leg up. Eyes right on that top of the helmet. And defeat the block. Accelerate out. Good form right there. I like it. My chest is over my knees. My knees are over my toes. All right, hips are low. My eyes right on that cut block, if I can get to it. My eyes right on that cut block. My hands down, top of the helmet. That's how it's done right there. Chest down, we're just reacting. Good weave, good feet. Now burst. Chest down at all times. Let's see you finish. Good. Just redirection, lateral movement, man. Got to get more comfortable. More and more over the sessions. There's a 3 and a 2. Good. Good finish. All right, here we go with the hands. Polish. Things are staying consistent, man. You're understanding what's going on, getting comfortable with what you're supposed to be doing. Chops. React to the offensive lineman throwing his hands. Nice and comfortable, nice and in control. Good reps. Eyes up. Always active with the hands. Double swipe. Move your hips. Good. Everything's coming together. My hips are swinging out. Swipes are hard, physical, with a purpose. Okay, down to the pass rush. All right, and I put this on here for a reason, okay, because we wanted to open it up a little bit to see what kind of comes your way and make your move. All right, and this is where the reiteration comes from. So, with each rep, you have to have a plan A. This is what I'm going to do unless it gets taken away. Okay, that is different from, well, I'm going to look and see what the offensive lineman gives me, and I'm going to take that. All right, so that's a different mental approach. You have to have a plan of attack, your number one route, okay? If that's taken away, you have a number 2, a counter. So here's just an example of you're waiting on me to decide what you're going to do, and there you get defeated. All right, so hopefully this next one is a good burst, good chop. Still got to burst out and accelerate. Good lean to it. There's the counter spin, okay? And now that only happens if that offensive lineman takes over. All right, we're going to bring it back to that spin here. There's that counter spin, and this only happens if that O-lineman oversets, right? So you're up the field, you're winning, and then whether it be second quarter, third quarter, whatever it is, that offensive lineman's trying to compensate. he oversets a little bit, this is a perfect counter for you, okay? So good chop, number 1. 2, get the elbow around, get the eyes around, and everything follows. Everything's within your cylinder. Go attack that QB. Good speed. Remember to win the edge if you can. All right. There's just a spin on air. Looking good. I think every time you do something on air first, it looks great. All right, so now we're working the stem a little bit, okay, and we're going to get back to it. All right, just to reiterate kind of what's going on here. Number 1 route, obviously we're getting to that set line, winning with the speed rush, okay? Number 2, we're going to work the stem a little bit, shrink down the line of scrimmage, right? Shrink down the approach to the offensive line, freeze him a little bit, then we're going to accelerate to the set line. That's number 2. Number 3 is we're going to squeeze down the line of scrimmage, stem right at his toes, shrink him and stand him up a little bit, accelerate, he reacts and turns the hips, and then we're going to counter with that spin on the 3rd approach. Okay, so you have 3. Number 1, straight up set line. Number 2, stem at the O-lineman, get back to the set line. Number 3, stem at the O-lineman to the set line and then counter spin. All right, so we're setting these up here. There's number 1, this is a set line. Going, those are full speed. Those are the best pass rushes I've seen. All right, little stutter step there. We're shrinking it down, okay? I like this initial. All right, freezing that offensive lineman here. And then we're going to shoot and win. Win with speed. If that O-lineman oversets, you're coming with the spin. So right there, I left that in there as an example, just to show. Again, you can't just react, or you can't be unclear with what your approach is, right? You have to win the edge unless that offensive lineman over pursues, oversets. Then comes the counter. Good. Shrink everything down. Accelerate. If there's an overset, there's the spin. Really good combination. I think you did a great job at the end of session 6, just working through the progressions. Good work there. Shrink it down. There's the spin again. Getting nice and comfortable with it. Let's keep it going, man. 2 more, 7 and 8 coming up this week. We're going to build off everything that we've established so far. I'm excited for it, man.